Good shot, mate.
The sniper, a man who does a lot of shouting like he's an offensive class, kind of like this little guy here.
You're all maggots, you scum-sucking fruit baskets.
Wow, thank you for the word, Mr. Soldier. I'm sure the starving kids in Africa will feel full after hearing this. But moving along from that information, Sniper is actually one of the most fun classes in Team Fortress 2. But how do we even define what's fun? Is killing the most players the most fun way to play the game? I had to use TR Walkway as an example because obviously I'm not having fun. Or is rocket jumping around high in the air the most fun? I have no idea to this question. I just want to be able to flex my sniper KDA to the babes at the pub and say, check out this headshot, now let me quick shot. God, wow, I sound so Australian like the sniper, it's insane. Now moving on about the sniper, the focus for this video is about the Hitman's Heatmaker, a sniper rifle with that much brown on the handle that it could be called the minority's Heatmaker. This sniper is very interesting. Taking a look at the stats, we have gain focus on kills and assists. It means even when you shoot someone in the body and your teammates finish them off, like how I finished my grandpa off when he slanted 90 degrees from having a stroke, your focus meter still increases. And once the meter is full, activating the charge makes the Hitman Heatmaker go electric like it goes. Now watch all these kills, man. Now watch. Look at these NG kills. Ui! Now, oh, come on, one more headshot. As you go on a rampage with your sniper killing everyone, now the sink of despair comes in as you slowly start panicking because you don't see any targets, frantically looking around for anyone to increase your focus meter. And something I learned from playing this sniper rifle that I never realized with a normal sniper rifle, my mousepad just gets cleaner from all the big sweeping hand movement that I do thanks to the gun. This is a window washer but for my mousepad and I love it. You know, my friend used to be a window washer and I asked him how it was like to wash the windows and he told me yes, only if the windows are ass cracked. And then I realized, oh, this is a similar experience when I use the Hitman's Heatmaker. Like, come on guys, the people who main sniper a lot must have used the Heatmaker, and if you do use it a lot, it's basically washing ass as you go around your mousepad with the charge on, just trying to find any possible target, looking up, down, left, right like you're turning on the Grand Theft Auto cheat, hopefully and maybe find a target for the increased charge. I've seen snipers just aiming and looking around the sky to find a target to shoot. Like, what kind of game do they think they are playing? Mosquito Simulator or something? Now, I'm not trying to shat on any sniper players out there, you know? You do your thing, you keep sniping enemy gamers out there. But as you all know, I myself also am a sniper main, which actually means I kind of hate all you sniper mains out there. Because you guys always take my spot and snipe near me like we are two bros gripping each other's PP dong. Not like there's much to grip with anyway, but can you guys move like other places to snipe? I really have no idea how any of what I just said relates to the Heatmaker gun, but we're gonna move on. Now let's talk about the charge. We've already touched on it on the most basic sense, but I would like to explore more about the charge concept on this gun, and hopefully would like to know if you guys think the charge concept can be applied to some other guns. Like, imagine a spy knife has the charge, and once he gets the charge, it can do backstabs but on anywhere of the body doing the same amount of damage. Something simple that enhances Team Fortress 2. Is anyone glad I'm not the developer? Now going back to talking more about the charge and comparing it to the original sniper rifle, when the charge happens, the gun doesn't scope you out when you take a shot, which makes it so you always get ahead of a regular sniper in terms of dealing damage. Now as you all know, I don't have 10 mathematics books stuck up my ass, but 150 damage on a headshot with the regular sniper rifle versus the Heatmaker 225 damage headshot sounds like a steal. As you can see from this footage, this scout is jumping around thinking he can toy me around, but when you use a gun like Heatmaker, you get kills like this easily. And it's actually funny, but the Heatmaker kind of helps me with my headshot accuracy because I'm always trying to do the most amount of damage, especially with the charge going on. And you could say you are playing the sniper, of course you're trying to aim for the head, because what else will your girlfriend eat for dinner? And I agree, I see what you guys are saying. I used to shoot on the forehead all the time, but now I'm just going for the head. But the Heatmaker's 20% less damage on body just kind of pushes me to be more patient and taking a more calculated shot. I mean, like, what even is this, man? 40 damage, 120 damage, full charge. Like, I can't even kill anyone. Like, what? Wait. But don't be mistaken, quick shots are still my favorite thing when it comes to playing sniper. Doing quick headshots because it's like the most satisfying thing to do. It's like coming into a corner when you see an enemy, scope in, scope out, and his head is gone. Especially when you're up against the enemy sniper and you out-snipe them. I don't have any footage of out-sniping anyone, of course, because half the time I'm already watching the death cam, but I do have one similar clip.
There you go!
Now that's what you get for not wearing the gibbous. Which also brings us to the final part of the video. The conclusion. The Heatmaker is a great sniper weapon and it's actually viable, unlike for example the Sydney Sleeper, which is a gun that I can go on and on about how it sucks and they really need to change the entire concept of the weapon. Like, you piss on enemy for 2 to 5 seconds and the downside of not being able to headshot anyone is just so trash that it doesn't even make sense for the gun to even exist. If there are any Sydney Sleeper enjoyers out there, please let me know the forbidden technique on how I should best use the weapon, because I can't see the usefulness frankly. Actually, I take my statement back. If you are a Sydney Sleeper enjoyer, you gotta get banned from playing sniper because there's something wrong with you. You have 2 liters of piss inside your brain or something. I think the best type of game mode to play with the Heatmaker are King of the Hill, maps like Badlands, Harvest, Lakeside, Viaduct, and especially Nucleus. All these maps are just perfect to play with my recommendation, but really you can play whichever map you feel like it. Maybe you can let me know your experience with the Heatmaker and which maps have you consistently done well with. Another game mode will be the one I'm showing right now, which is Payload on the red team. You could of course play on the blue team, but that will require you to be ahead of your teammates to properly utilize the charge power, because you are going to be standing still most of the time, and that of course means you are being vulnerable to spies, scout, soldier or demo, which isn't as ideal on the blue team. Overall, a great gun that is fun, but is it really a gun truly good enough for competitive? Nah, I don't think so. The stock sniper is balanced just enough for every situation that you can safely deal in. No charge meter to worry about losing, no cringe ass 120 body shot damage that isn't even enough to kill any light classes. Sometimes the gun makes me feel like a monster sniper in game, and other time I feel like I'm using a Nerf gun for kids with the head the size of my nipple.